Hi everyone, welcome to my second video, and in this video I'm going to show you how to install and make Edge Proxy work. It's easy to do this, and we're going to build two VPS. The first VPS is gonna be for the Edge Proxy, and the second one will be like for just for test purpose. And firstly, I would like to let you know about something. You don't need to build like VPS on your paymenter so you can do the same thing. Okay, I'm just like doing this to show you working the model itself, then doing whatever we want to do. So you can use any VPS from anywhere. Like you can even deploy VPS on your virtualizer panel and then like do this. It works perfectly. Okay. We have to install the Edge proxy and set up all these. Okay. In order to do this, it's easy. Let's first build our machine. Okay, we go here, and I'm going to use the custom resources so I can I'm going to add, you know, can live like this, and 8 GB of RAM. Okay, I'm going to leave this, and okay, go. Let's do it. Choose the server, and I recommend using Ubuntu 22. Okay, use this one, and then continue. It seems to be a little bit slow. This is because of my server where the website is installed. It's a little bit slow. Recommend to use a clean server. Don't use other server that you do other things because this proxy needs to be in a server that you don't use for other things for security reasons. And also, if this server stops working, all SSL will stop working. So I don't recommend you to leave this without working. Okay, so build another server, buy another server in order to make this happen. Okay, let's go. I'm going to put here Edge proxy server. This is gonna be the host name. I'm going to set up the password and then click here. Now I'm going to go to pay as you go and then deploy the server. Let's wait until it gets done. And the server has been started. Right now it's offline because the server is being installed, and it's gonna take a little bit of time. Okay, with if you use the pay as you go billing, um, you will see these details, rates, how much it's gonna cost monthly, and how much you have in your credit account. Okay, and usage cost, it shows here resources, and you have this option. Your customers will have this option, usage and billing history, that allows them to how can I say it, allows them to understand how long they've been billed from the credit, what time it took, and they can see all these details from here. This is really interesting because it means that your users will know when they got billed, and something important for like if they don't understand how your um, credit are like low, so they can see how what happened here. Okay, then let's go back to the service. Okay, it's online. So let's go to configuration. Let's enable to access the VNC VNC option, so we can see in real time installation. So go here, save. When you access this while the server is offline, it will not be showing this. Okay, so you must refresh or refresh here to see the server status. Go to console. and then start connection. You can see here the VNC client details if they want to access. You see port and password. Right now the server is installing, and when we get installed we can start touching. I'm going to show you other stuffs here. You can see there are a lot of things that you can do. Receipts, SSH keys. You can add here rescue if you want to enable the rescue mode, tasks and logs. You can like easily enable here, and you will be able to access the server if something is corrupted and nothing is working. We have the setting option where you can change the server password. Okay, you can change the server password right here, the VNC password, and change the host name. Here, Stack Marketplace, where you will see the marketplace to install the stacks. Okay, this option. And you can also install from here directly to the server. Okay, here you see the applications that you have already installed. You see no apps installed yet. OpenStack install, and you will see the details here. Okay, and other stuff like ISO images. If the user wants to install his own ISO image, you can do it right here. You can add a new ISO image, and then you can go here configuration and change the startup, the boot option. You can like the boot order. You click here and select and change it. It will appear here to change it. Let's see if the server has been installed. I want to access directly here, and in order to install the report. Let's see if the server has been installed. Okay, let's access the password. Okay, then I just run apt update. Hold on. You don't need to access like this. You can use like your own like if you can use terminal from your computer. You can use like whatever you want to use. If you use termuse, access your server and just run this command first of all. Okay, and let's let this finished. And while this is being done, we're going to do something different. We're going to copy this API address. Before we do this, let's create another server while we see this being installed. Okay, I'm going to create another server. The second server is where we're going to install these applications. Okay, then let's build another virtual machine while we wait here, because it won't take that too long time. So like we can do both things. Okay, let me put something like this. Okay, seems to be enough. Well, we could be choosing an option here for installation purpose, like anything LLM, you see, and then we could like set up here the details. Okay, like a password. for this option, and I believe that we will in the next release we will be doing something different. When you click an option, it will be showing directly here, just to the user don't do this. We're going to make like a clean server installation, because since we still didn't install the Edge proxy yet, we will be like installing a clean server, then like we'll be installing directly after being installed the server, so it's much better. Then we will see it, everything working the Edge proxy, all this process. So I added the name will be stack apps, and I've already added a password, and I'm going to add also to pay as you go, and click to deploy the server. And that's it. We have this new server that it's being installed, and our installation process is still running, and the new server is almost it's already started. What I told you before, when you click configuration, look, while the server is offline, you will not be able to access this. You see, configuration is not available for this VPS, or could not be loaded. If you click here, it will not work until we get this server installed. Okay, so if you even go to console, if you don't enable the VNC option, and you start the VNC, it will not work. You see, console unavailable. We couldn't start the console for the server. The most common cause that is that VNC is turned off. Enable VNC in the configuration tab, then open the console again. Okay, even like to show the VNC client details, it will not work, because we don't the server. You see, console is unavailable right now. VNC may be disabled for the server. Blah blah. Yeah. Anyways, let's see how we are. We will leave this thing to finish first, then we're going to like, let me go to services and access these it's this server service. Okay, and one thing, you don't need to have these them. Okay, we can show you this them was like it's one of them. It was built for Painter also, but you don't need to use these in order to get all these things working. Okay, well, let's wait. I will pause the video until we get this finished, then we can film to the rest. Hey there. The server has been installed. I mean, we have already updated everything, so we can copy this and open. I want to connect myself using a terminal. It's much better for me. Yes. Okay. Then I'm going to open FileZilla. I want to send the everything from here. I had this connected, so I can take it from here, and that's it. Okay, I am the server. You will have to send this file to OPT folder. Okay, then I'm going to, you must take this, and it's the same. I'm going to drop here. Let's confirm. Okay, it's sent. Then I'm going to access the OPT folder. We see this file, then unzip the file. You can see it here. Access the file, I mean the folder, and you see this file. You just run this file. Okay, do this and run install. Just wait. It will take like less than 5 minutes, and we will have this everything set up and ready for use. while that, I'm going to open right now the proxy settings option and open again. And here it's something really important. Okay, you see, let's encrypt email, real address. None. Please use an email without example.com. Use a real email. I'm going to use this. You see, and wait until it gets installed. And that's it. You can copy these details and save. Okay, are the detail that we need. And in order to do this, you see DNS, not DNS only. You have to do this. This is an example. You can use edge subdomain, blah blah blah. So you will going to copy this. I recommend you using Cloudflare. Okay, for DNS, or has a DNS provider for this. You need to have a domain. You don't need to use your main domain, your main website domain. You can like get another domain for these, for just for proxies. Okay, so you don't need to use your hosting main domain, or you can even use the main domain. Then you're going to register and type is a has a, and then you add, for example edge. Okay, and there you get edge.gashfix.dev, for example, and disable this and save. And then again you write edge, hold on, you write like this. Okay, dot dev, hold on, dot dev, it has to be like this. Okay, then let me just give a zoom for you. It must be like this. Okay, you see here, dot dev dot catchfix dot dev, disable proxy and save. We're saying like we are allowing this IP address to issue whatever subdomain from sorry, I had to put edge, yeah, edge dot, yeah, edge dot dev. We're saying like he can issue whatever subdomain he wants coming from this IP address, and it will work. Okay, so let's save, and it's done. Copy this, and here edge domain, put your edge domain. The rest you can copy from here. The IP address, it's your machine IP address, put here as a proxy URL. You can take it here. Okay, pass here, and the token is this one. Okay, you must pass here, and here is the domain. I mean, it's uh, the email that you put there. You can put like default port 80. So save, and then you should enable first here and save again. I forgot to enable the H proxy. Okay, if I click to test connection, let's see if everything is already set up, and you see connected to edge proxy at everything is great. It's working perfectly. And you see here we don't have two options like installation. You see now we have the Edge URL option showing up, and now we can install like let's go to services. I don't want to use the Edge proxy VPS for this, so let's go to the stack apps server. Okay, I want to show you something here, a usage and billing. Let's see if the it's already like started. You see, it's already started charging from the user from the server user. So okay, and then let's go to Stack Marketplace. I'm going to install two um we're going to install two applications. I'm going to start with WordPress. I'm going to install this one just to show you. Okay, here if you want to change the stack name, okay, here to the website name, I'm going to put my name like I speaks. Okay, the administrator, the admin username, I'm going to put this. The email address, I'm going to put okay, here's the password. I'm going to leave the file so you can generate. Okay, and then click yes, install, and that's it. We have this edge URL, and the stack has been queued. Let me refresh the page because we didn't install any app yet. It's the first time being done, so let's refresh. And you see, we have now installing. It's connected to the installation panel. It was sending the authentication. These authentication steps like authorization and all stuff. It's made. I'm going to show here how it works. Installation API. And in your server, like in this model, you have an API running, okay, which allows your users, you see here script connected and all the stuff, to connect to your users VPS and show them like the installation process, if it failed and if it worked and all this stuff. You see, installing Docker. Um, you can see here settings. You must put your domain URL here, panel pool URL you put here, so it can work properly. Okay, installing Docker, and we'll be showing every single step until it gets installed, right? So let's wait. I will not show you all these boring steps. Let's wait until it's almost finished so we can see the process. This was the process. Okay, you see here, and it was created a new URL. You can see here. Installation completed. You can access from here, and you can open the app. You see the WordPress has been installed with SSL, an automatic SSL, because of the Edge proxy. It's the Edge proxy who is creating. You see here it's edge.gashfix.dev and was created this stack 44 WordPress dot. You see, and let's test by um, try to log in and see if it's going to work. And this is my username. The password was generated automatically, so, and login. You see, working perfectly. me update the WordPress. You see? And while we see a little bit the WordPress, let's install other stack. Um, Let me install anything. Is it this? Is it called this? Yeah, anything LLM. And here can like put the name. I'm going to leave to generate automatically. So let me refresh the page because when you do this, you must refresh the page. In the next release, this is gonna be solved. It's gonna be automatically refreshed, so you'll be able to see the new option now. The installation script started. Script connected to the panel. Let's see if okay, Dogger is ready because I have already installed, so it will not install again. It will just, you see, pairing everything. Um, Strange. That was strange. Maybe it might be because of this. The, so let me try to rerun again. Um, let's see if it will not work. Uh, well, we are always working with all these stacks. I'm working hard to get all these stacks like fixed, and there are many stacks that are still under my development. I'm still working on them, so this issue will be fixed. Okay, and you will see on the marketplace a warning that I'm still working on the stacks. There are a lot of stacks. It's gonna take me like one up to like 2 months in order to get this finished. We could actually install Paymentor, right? That will be awesome. Let's try to install Paymentor. Is it possible? Or the Paymentor is. Oh, I thought like it was in this stack category. So you see here the name. I'm going to put like Gashfix, the email, um, the password. I'm gonna leave it being generated automatically. Let's install this. Then, for example, the user wants to let's think like the user wants to change the URL. He doesn't want to use um, this URL and wants to get his domain connected to this. We can do it for him. Let me just refresh here. And how do he do this? Um, he will access his server. Okay. Let's see. Leave this installing. He will go to edge URL, and then he must click here to manage WordPress, for example. WordPress. Mm. Mm. Hold on, let me choose from here. Oh my god. Okay, choose from here. You see how this goes like a little bit slow. It's because of my server. Okay, he's kind of slow, and because I have a lot of websites connected to this to the same machine. And let's wait until it's finished. Let me delete this application. Mm, hold on. Go to applications. Well, let's let this finished, and when it's done, we will be able to see all the other stuffs. Well, we have already installed the paymenter, and let's see if it's working. I still didn't see it yet, so I'm going to open. Okay, and we can see the live console to see how the details. You see, and it gave us any URLs to access the panel. And let's see if it's working. You see, paymenter installed. Let's try to log in, and the details are right here. Admin email, and the password was automatically generated. And let's try, and 3, 2, 1, and then we're logged in and working perfectly. You can go to admin. You see, we have already installed in just like a few minutes. We can see here how long it took us like 7 minutes to install this. Okay, and we can we are going to change this domain also. We're also going to change this domain of paymenter. Okay, let's start by paymenter. I'm going to go to we have to first copy this and add a hash name. Okay, and for example paymenter, and put here. I'm going to copy this, disable this. We can also enable if you want, and put here, and verify DNS if it's everything if everything is okay, and verified, and click to add domain, and that's it. Well, you can if you don't want to keep waiting, you can easily like refresh the page, and just wait a while. And let's go to the edge URL. You see, it's right here. It says bed gateway. You can click here after adding this, apply to paymenter edge config, and let's try again. You see, now it's working, and we can also use the same credential. You can find the credentials here. You can find the credentials here, and let's try. Let's give it a try. Don't skip the video. I want to show you the LLM, anything LLM working. And 3, 2, 1. That's it. You see, the URL allows us to use our own domain for whatever we install. Okay, and right now let's go to the settings. We're going to cloud stack, and I'm going to upload this. model. Let's go. You see here, 0 created, 1 updated. It means that it has been updated. So let's give it a try. And we can rerun the installation and click yes, run clean install. Let's see right now if it fails. Okay, because I was touching a little bit in order to fix this, and let's see if it has been fixed. If it wasn't, I will stop the video right now. Okay, but one thing that you see right here, when it failed, it showed us that the installation process failed. Okay, now is okay. Downloading. Okay, it's going. It's under the process. And while this installation is happening, I would just want to repeat what I said. There are a lot of stacks that I am working on. Then are not all that are really working with this model. I mean, with this model, but I'm doing my best in order to get them like finished. It may take like 1 month or two to get them finished because our 375 stacks, and it takes a long time just to test, fix, and get them finished. It takes me like 1 hour or two, or 1 hour per 3 or 4 stacks to be fixed and make them install. Then it may take a little bit of time while I can get this everything done, all the stacks working perfectly. Okay. Here is downloading. It says that it can take like 5 up to 15 minutes in order to install everything. While this gets installed, I will stop the video, and when it's finished, we will back again. Well, you see, it's almost finishing. It took us like 8 minutes. Then it's waiting to run the anything LLM. And I want to test with an OpenAI API. I have here open it. I don't know. Okay, it's already installed. We can access here. You can copy the instance password and log in, and it's done. You can go here, provider, get OpenAI. You can easily let's create just for test purpose, and copy. I can easily get this, but since it's just for test purpose, I can get like this one, right? Save changes, and hi there, how are you doing? Let's see if it's gonna work. You see, blah blah blah. I am doing well, thank you. What about you? What do you think about model that was built for yes source hosting panel? Okay. Like, You see, creating a model that integrates Virtualizor with an open source like blah blah is a significant achievement, especially being the first of its kind. It enhances the functionality of the panel by providing seamless management, blah blah blah. You see, it's working perfectly. Okay, I have used my API key. Mm, Let me see how much I spent just with this. Hey, mm, nothing else. Okay, revoke. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Okay, you can like uninstall, you can reinstall, you can do whatever you want in your VPS. You can install a lot of stacks in the same VPS. You can install websites. You can do anything just with one VPS. And I hope you enjoy this video, and it's everything. Bye.